Hello, it's John Piper with the Thursday video, and it's Thursday the 30th of November. It's actually my second video today. I did a quick video on UK house prices, which is now on YouTube. I'll be sending you a link for that also. I managed to update and Camtasia eventually, and that seems to solve all the problems I had, so I think we're back in business again. Certainly the house price video went through okay, so I'm hoping this one will as well. Bitcoin's got quite a strange pattern with this ending diagonal thing here. It could be an A, B, C, D, E. I mean, there's so many peaks and troughs, so you could easily call it differently. So that, then the fifth wave would be there. Now I think this can be a major reversal pattern, in fact, although these are fairly rare, and I'm not sure there's enough of them to actually say what they might be. But we got the 5 waves up, certainly. Well, this was a 2, so this should be a 3 really. So this should be a pullback. It should just be a correction coming in, and this could be the A wave, I suppose. So A, and that could be the A. This could be a bigger B with a C. But I think we need a bit more downside to complete this pattern, I would think, because it's quite a strange pattern at this point. So I still think we can see a bit more downside. And a lot of people just seem to be long of Bitcoin, or saying they're long, it's going up, etc., which, and we have, the ETF is coming on board. So it could be that a lot of people are already on board, which could mean we see a bit of a shakeout. But I think probably a correction. I don't think we're going to see anything impulsive at this point. I don't think this low is vulnerable. But I think there needs to be a bit more downside. There's been none at all, really, at least other than this little thing here, after this very sharp rally. So a little bit confusing on Bitcoin right now. All right, Ethereum is a lot neater. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the A goes down to there, in fact. I think probably the B is here. And the C is still coming in, I think. So it's a much neater pattern than we're seeing on Bitcoin. And down to around 50% seems to be about right. So that looks a lot neater than what we just looked at on Bitcoin. All right, gold is doing well still. So we've got the 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, third of a third in progress. All looks hunky-dory on gold going up, with more to come, I would suggest. Quite a lot more to come, possibly, in fact. Ditto silver, nice 5 waves here. ABC, 5 part 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 or 3 in progress. Again, looking very good. I mean, these highs, I think, are going to be history pretty soon. They've been kissed, but not actually exceeded. I think they've been taken out in the very near future on silver. No change on FTSE. We've got this big beginning triangle, I believe. So A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C. I think a break below here could see some very sharp action, really. I mean, this would be a sort of a 1, a 2, and a third coming in. So I think that could be the trigger point for something quite unpleasant to come in. Where are we now? The 30th of November. So expiry is a couple of weeks away, 3 weeks away. Third Friday of the month, isn't it? I'm sorry, it's the 1st of December tomorrow, so it's 2 weeks away. I mean, this has to break first. That holds something else, but we've already seen 3 attempts to go through. So the 4th one is likely to succeed, I would say. In contrast, that looks very solid with 5 waves here. So we've got a 1, probably that's a 2, very small 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be a 3 to there, in fact. Let's change that count. Interesting to see FTSE and the DAX diverging to such an extent. That's quite unusual. I mean, that may, one of them may join the other, as it were. But at the moment, they are showing a very different pattern. Let's have a look at next market. The Dow looks pretty good too. Possible 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th wave seems to be extending with quite a nice thrust up here. We're right close to the peak now. I mean, very close to taking the peak out. It's a 35,690 odd. So another 30 odd points would do that. Maybe we're still in the third wave. It could be this actually is a 1, 2, 1 of 3, 2 of 3, with this a third of 3 of a 3. So this might have some quite decent legs on the Dow. Same goes to the Nasdaq. We've already seen new highs. Let me just check the longer term chart just to make sure that's right. Yes, we've seen new highs quite clearly on that chart. Let me just look at this wave count. I think there's quite like a 3 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This keeps making new highs, isn't it? I mean, it's possible the peak's now in, I would say. 4. I mean, a very small 1, 2 compared to what follows, but that count looks valid. I don't have huge confidence the peak's in, but it's certainly a possibility, but not too much to go on right now because the count is difficult to pin down. 1, 2, 3. It's hard. I mean, it looks like a third wave thrust, but it's quite solid as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And this could be a regular correction actually. That could be an A, could be a B. So the fifth wave could actually be here, and that could be an A, B, C there. So maybe a C wave coming in. That makes sense because there wasn't a clear 5 there, so that looks like it's a corrected move at the moment. But it's not much to go on, as it were. But certainly, a correction is due quite soon, I think, even if it hasn't started already. That's all for today. For the introducible, back to the report for the weekend. Have a great day. Thanks for listening, and bye for now. So what I meant to say was that I'm actually travelling the weekend. So the next report will be on Tuesday. So I'll talk to you again. Bye for now.